We start with new developments tonight in some big-time political drama. Representative Matt Shea says he won't back down despite being called a domestic terrorist and hearing calls for his resignation. Today, Eastern Washington's most prominent Republican, Kathy McMorris Rodgers, agreed with that call, saying she agrees with Representative J.T. Wilcox's statement that Matt Shea should resign, saying in part, "I believe Representative Wilcox is doing the right thing for the Republican caucus. I have repeatedly condemned extremism, no matter its source, and have made clear the violence it inspires has no place here in Eastern Washington." All of this comes one day after the release of a 108-page investigation of the Spokane Valley representative. The independent investigation accuses Shea of engaging in domestic terrorism against the United States. The report says Shea radicalized others against the United States for his own political gain. Good evening, I'm Aaron Luna. Nia Wong has the evening off. This story is already getting national coverage, but not many people have followed it closer than Leah Satilli, a journalist in Northwest. For years now, she's been uncovering the details seen in that 108-page report through her podcast called Bundyville. Mayor Kawash talked with Satilli today. Mayor.
Aaron, the details in that report have been widely covered by reporters in Washington for years now. So for Satilli, it was just a matter of time before that truth came out. Spokane Valley Representative Matt Shea denies the allegations against him, but others say this was a long time coming.
You know, white supremacy these days isn't in necessarily in KKK hoods or burning crosses. It's around you, and occasionally it's wearing a suit and tie and holds an elected position.
Leah Satilli has been following Shea's extremist views for years now. It all started for her with the takeover of an Oregon wildlife refuge in 2016. A takeover Matt Shea is accused of leading.
So I think that's something that has been sort of speculated about, and this report really shows that he was a part of a takeover of a federal facility.
Satilli says the size of the report yesterday shows just how pervasive Shea's actions are.
But just to see those exact words, domestic terrorism, used in reference to an elected official, was definitely sobering, even for me, to see that.
And despite the accusations Shea is a threat and the years of media coverage by people like Satilli, Shea's supporters still stand by him.
I think people who still support Matt Shea are basically supporting white supremacy.
Satilli says over the years she spoke to several elected officials from both parties who say Shea's views don't represent those living in Washington. Yet Shea has still been reelected 6 times in Spokane Valley. And for Satilli, this goes far beyond partisan politics.
My hope was that it would really kind of wake people up and make people understand that these things like white supremacy are happening all around us all the time.
Coming up tonight at 6, we'll break down what's next for Matt Shea. Now that Republicans have called for his resignation, we'll tell you what it would take for Shea to lose his job. That's tonight at 6. Aaron?
Mayor.